All right, Mindfulness 101, Part 4. Today we're going to talk briefly about um, the mindfulness practice as a way of staying present in the moment and using something called an anchor to help you do that. So there are a number of anchors, and one of them is focusing on the breath, which we kind of did in our first session. We counted the breaths, and that was a way of focusing. You can count them, you can focus on the in-breath and the out-breath, you can focus on the sensations of breathing, the coolness or tingling, lots of ways to focus on the breath. So that's one anchor. And the idea of the anchor is that it keeps your mind in place. It keeps it from wandering away, like a boat. For an anchor for a boat keeps it from floating away. And so when we use an anchor, the anchor itself, we will float away. That's just given. That's part of mindfulness, is noticing that we float away and bringing our attention back to whatever we've chosen as an anchor. If it's focusing on the breath, it's that. If it's a mantra, it's that. Or there are other ways that you can do contemplative practice where you're saying sort of a repeating something over and over. Well, today we're going to talk about the anchor of sound, which is actually my favorite. And it's still a beautiful day here in my neighborhood. And it's a fall day, and I'm outside and I can hear crickets, and I was hearing the squirrels a few minutes ago, and birds, boats on the water. There's all kinds of sounds here. I'm not sure where you are, but wherever you are, you might hear my sounds. So you'll get to add that, or whatever's going on around you, classroom, hallway, home. You're going to notice the sounds in your environment. And so we're going to sit and practice. We'll get into mindful bodies in just a minute, and we're going to use sound as our anchor. So when we notice we're planning the shopping list or our mind has gone somewhere else, we're going to bring it back to the sound as our anchor. And just as a reminder, I do go through the process of relaxing my brow and my eyes and my jaw and my shoulders. It's a part of almost every sitting practice I do. And so if you notice yourself feeling tense, just do an adjusting, relaxing kind of posture. Just change your shoulders, drop them, do a little release of everything. Remember, surrender release is part of October's themes. So it would be that, and then going back to our focus of the anchor of the sound. So a deep cleansing breath in and out, and then mindful bodies. So get yourself positioned, straight spine, palms open, chin tucked, eyes closed. We're going to use sound as an anchor, and there'll be no talking for this 1 minute of mindfulness practice. Starts now. One more deep cleansing breath. Wiggle your fingers. You can even wiggle your toes and your shoes. Open your eyes. So using sound as the anchor, And the focus for our mindfulness practice, I don't know if you heard it, but I think a bird flew right over my head when we were doing that. I could hear the wings fluttering. I mean, right over my head. Maybe if I watch this video, I'll see it in the picture. Okay, happy mindfulness practice, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.